namaste. So I thought I would do a reading on the late Maharishi Mahesh Yogi for his time of being a guru. And it's interesting the way it's come out. So we'll go ahead and go through it. Now, what people liked about him was he seemed to be gentle in his way. He always had that. He seemed to be kind of a playful guy. Okay, he always had that twittering laugh that he did, and people enjoyed that, they liked the expression, what he was doing. We got fly, butterflies, woo, woo, okay, and they liked his communication. Okay, his pie in the sky communication. But, because he was always talking about this aspiration and you can reach for this and we're going to save the world. He wove his web. But in the web, he was also catching people. Okay. He was also catching people. We'll get down to this at the end point. But he would weave a good story as well. People loved his stories and his talk, because he would talk and they would try to make it sound like it was logical. But he would be one that would talk in circular talk, okay, that went nowhere. Okay. And it shows, that he was again talking a lot about gathering together, okay, unity. The other side, we have unity again, coming together. Yet again over here, family clan. We're all going to meditate together. And we're going to save the planet. We're going to all be together in this companionship on the path together. Carry the burden for humanity. Going to meditate. Okay, going to meditate. Again. Break the bonds. We're going to rebel out and break the bonds. Okay. And he always talked about, coming together out of love. You're waiting for this, you're waiting for whatever's going to happen. It's going to rapidly come. This wisdom. I'm going to give you the teachings, the light, the wisdom. Okay, change your ordinary life. Okay, and you've got to be one there to observe, and to observe and take it in. I'm going to give you all this wisdom. But what happened was, and here's the kicker card. He was really upside down, out for himself. Okay, he was out for himself. Okay, and he, it was very harsh on those that were against him in any way. He was selling these courses, even $1 million course he sold. And it was, unfortunately, here's the other kicker card, ineffective. What he was giving, he talked a great talk, but bottom line, things he was giving were ineffective. This is, again, turned upside down, and it's the card on diffusing negativity, restoring harmony, dissolving divisions. Okay, ineffective. So he gave a lot of, mostly what he gave out were Bij mantras and things. And then, of course, he had the course, the flying yogis, where they're hopping like frogs across the way. And he had a lot of courses, again, a lot of things that he was teaching, and people paid a lot of money for. But really, bottom line, unfortunately, he's like Nietzsche in that respect, out for himself. And what he was giving was really ineffective. So let's go through it again. They liked him because he seemed to be playful, seemed to have this sort of a gentle quality around him. He talked about aspirations. You can do it. Communication. They liked the expression of what he was saying. But his talk, although he wanted to make it sound like it was very logical, high knowledge, it wasn't. He did a lot of this, like the spider web, circular double speak, which people couldn't understand. He'd catch them in this wave, and they're thinking they are thinking that they are getting this knowledge. Where'd my card go for that? That they were getting this really inherent wisdom, that they were really getting some wisdom, but that they were getting a lot of double speak, okay? And he kept saying, oh, we're carrying this burden for the world, and we're going to meditate. Again, we're going to come together. We need to have, what was it, 7,000 people come together in this family. Basically, they're howling at the moon, but it's another thing entirely. He did have some that went off and were basically howling at the moon. But again, oh, love, this unity, and again, this love aspect, and we're going to break the chains, break the bonds, okay? Change your lives, okay? What you're waiting for is going to rapidly come, okay? We're going to gather together, okay, and just watch and see what happens. But again, what happened was, in the end, very ineffective, and he was really out for himself, okay? So that's the reading on Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. Okay, great talk. People loved his talk. Somebody's outside. They liked his talk, but really his talk would go circular nowhere. People thought it was so deep, but it wasn't deep. It was a lot of double speak that really said nothing in the end. Now I got to go and see who's out there because my little dogs are going crazy. Namaste. Have a great day. Bye.